Good evening, welcome to my channel, Tourism in Brazil. We're going to continue the study of international logistics. If you like the video, share this video with your friends, give us a like, start the notifications, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Don't forget, if you're going to buy at internet, click in the link at the description, Shopee and Amazon.com. Thank you very much. Planners. Planners at Denver International Airport delayed soil stripping projects into burying holes. They waited for the season and they used water to flush prairie dogs out of their holes so that they could then be relocated. Finally, Hong Kong, a new Czech Lap Kok airport, is being constructed on a sparsely populated island in the south of China Sea, ensuring that all departures and landings will be over water so as to minimize noise problems. In fact, noise pollution seems to be the major environmental concern facing construction. One way that new airports are attempting to reduce noise levels is location near bodies of water. Other ways of reducing airport noise include restrictions on the noise levels of aircraft using the facility as well as nighttime restrictions on takeoffs and landings. Both these solutions have important implications for airport and airline operations. For example, estimates of the cost of complying with United States Stage 3 steel quitter plans. Noise rules have ranged from a low of $2 billion to a high of $100 billion. Canal, tunnels, and bridges. Canals, tunnels, and bridges are of great significance to international transportation and logistics because they have changed geography by removing barriers to travel and trade. Canals. Canals are man-made waterways which can be used for either transportation or irrigation. In recent times, the economic significance of canals has lessened, partly because of the emergence of alternative transportation methods, double-stack rail service, and partly because of shortcomings of canal transportation, such as seasonal use when located in cold weather climates. On a worldwide basis, two of the best-known canals are the Suez Canal and the Panama Canal. These two waterways have long and colorful stories, and both have enjoyed tremendous economic and political importance in the regions they serve. During 60s and 70s, seafarers, merchants, and various national governments dreamed of connecting the Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea to create a faster water route from Europe to Asia, and thus avoid long and arduous trips around the Cape of Good Hope in Africa. These dreams come to fruition when construction began on the Suez Canal in 1859, and the 90-mile waterway was opened to traffic in late 1869. Once completed, the channel cut off half of the distance by water between Europe and Asia, and by the early 1880s, ocean-borne transit times between Marseille and Shanghai had dropped from 110 days to 37 days. Through the years, the Suez Canal has been much more than just a conduit of goods between Mediterranean and Red Seas. For example, the canal allowed Muslims living in Asian nations to make easier pilgrimage to Mecca. In addition, the canal has often been a focal point in the politically volatile Middle East. Political tensions have closed the canal several times since World War II, such as during the Egypt-Israeli War of 1967. As has been the case with many other channels, the Suez Canal has experienced traffic diversions in recent years. For instance, some Japanese products that used to move to Western Europe through the channel are now moving by water to the port of Seattle and then being flown to Europe. In an effort to improve its competitiveness, the Suez Canal is being widened and deepened to accommodate depths of 6-7 feet and cargo ships loaded to 260,000 deadweight tons. Vessels move through the Suez in convoys, 2 southbound and 1 northbound daily. Tolls are high. In early 1992, for crude oil, they were about $5 per ton for the first 5,000 tons, $2.75 per ton for the next 15,000 tons, and about $2 per ton for oil in excess of that. The world's other major waterway is Panama Canal. In the late 80s, several of the worldwide superpowers, including the United States, were looking to connect the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans to America and Central America, so as to avoid long ocean trips around Cape Horn in South America. Although the United States initially preferred to locate a canal in Nicaragua, the eventual site was Panama, due largely to U.S. aid to Panama during the Panamanian Revolution of 1993. Construction on the 50-mile Panama Canal began in 1904, with the first traffic moving in 1914. Once completed, the canal cut nearly 8,000 miles of the existing water route from New York to San Francisco. The United States has controlled operations of the Panama Canal since beginning in 1904. However, under terms of Carter Torrijos Treaty of 1977, control of Panama Canal will be returned over to Panama on December 31, 1999. Until then, the transition to complete Panamanian control is proceeding gradually. In 1990s, for instance, a Panamanian citizen was appointed as the top administrator of the Panama Canal Commission. Although the transition to Panamanian control appears to be proceeding smoothly, the Panamanian government has yet to decide on whether the post-1999 Panama Canal will be operated by a government or private organization. Thank you very much. We're going to continue later. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. See you then.